Good morning, afternoon, or evening, and welcome to the Hayseed night, where Seb is contemplating Eina's lifelessness predicament and possibly coming up with a way to bring some life back into Eina. Seb fixed her eyes on Adder's oversized scarf, then on the face that she so looked up to as a child, now more at peace than she had ever seen her before. Her face truly looked nothing like the emotionless marble masks Seb had seen on the doll servants Tailid so adored. And yet, not a single breath came out of Eina's nose. Her skin felt cold to the touch, like alabaster. She was obviously gone. Seb slipped her right hand into Eina's shirt, following the deep plunging line of her collar, where traditional wisdom would have placed both a heart and a golem's core.
For your sake, I hope I'm wrong, Eina.
Seb's eyes began glowing blue against the darkness of the room.
But I'd better not be, for my own.
So you're saying you're Eina's sister?
Yeah, I think this is the stuff that we have seen before.
That I am.
The patron's daughter?
I could be.
Red, angry, Eina's father.
Oh, yeah. I am the daughter of the patron, too.
Oh, no. It ain't like I don't believe you, ma'am.
You didn't know what? You have heard the thunder, haven't you, Bones?
And Seb and Eina are out. Or at least Seb is. I guess Eina's still in there. Not anymore.
Well done, Dad!
Oh yeah, this is where we learn that the beasts, including Eka, are mistaking Seb for, what was his name again? The merchant?
Oh no. Sis, be nice!
Seb,
That's the last time I do anything for myself.
what happened?
I was right. Dad, tell her!
And this is where they realize that Seb has been mistaken for the merchant.
Dad, I'm talking to you, Deuce!
I think last time we had Seb do the talking. Let's have Adder do the talking this time.
Eina, drop it!
Eina and her sister both plunged down to the ground, frozen solid. Everyone in the room stood dead still so as to avoid alerting Eina further. But first of all was the leader of the beasts, who was struggling to form words in any existent language.
It's not that I don't appreciate you stepping in, but I meant my actual father.
Right. Eina's dad.
Yeah, the patron.
Not her,
No, it's fine, pup.
The only thing special about this hobbledehoy is how specially insipid he is! Open your damn mouth, Eina!
And Seb is playing the role here. Confused as she was, but not really sure she wanted to know what the hay was going on, Eina opened her jaw unexpectedly obediently. Her teeth made the ugliest sound as they separated from her sister's arm, leaving a trail of blood and slobber behind her. Adder felt so queasy he barely managed to fight the need to fall on his butt at the sight. Sepp audibly gulped, almost jumping out of her skin when the captain put a hand on her shoulder.
That would be the one.
Okay.
Good thing you haven't eaten today, Dad.
She's got it all wrong. I'm not. I mean, she can't even call me.
Dadder. What wouldn't I have given to see Pertog's face?
Want me to fetch you a mirror then, ma'am? Come on, get in character already.
Aina moved her eyes towards her apprentice as she wiped her mouth with her arm. He could only give her his level best. I am trying not to die of a heart attack, please play along, shrug in response. Aina took one last look at the room, at Sepp and Adder, and the creatures watching her every move. She seemed severely unimpressed with it all. Oh yeah, I think Aina's going to go back in. Yep. And a conversation ensues.
That could have gone better, eh?
No, Aina's a big old sweetheart.
That's very reassuring to hear she was.
Still,
Oh yeah, you're right. Someone should. Well, am I gonna have to lick it clean myself?
you getting any of what they're saying? Any?
I wish, but no. It's not like I'm trying to listen to their words, however.
Oh yeah. Trying to do some gaze reading.
Bark.
They were saying something about having you lick her.
Lick her wounds, right?
She did bring you dinner first.
You were all meant to be part of the dinner, in fact. Do you have any idea how long we've spent preparing for tonight's party? We'll eat and we'll dance and we'll sing under the... And then we'll take over the city and feast some more!
Right.
What's wrong? You're smelling a little scared there, pup.
Not so big on, letting the beasts ransack the city here.
Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have mentioned the feast part.
How will you know who is who?
Don't worry, Bones. We'll know. How can I get it into the grazers' heads that they're safe and allowed to breathe around us, sis? So you're still not down for tonight, Bones,
Yes?
I bet my sister is still mad at us because she doesn't understand why she wasn't allowed to fetch you when you were hanging by the neck.
Oh, that'd make two of us.
See, she wanted to jump into the crowd for you. Would Aina killing everyone in the plaza and exposing our mission have made you happy?
Oh yeah, when you put it like that, it's completely understandable that you didn't let her do that.
Right? She didn't need to do anything to begin with. And when you couldn't fight alone anymore, dear Fox, tell me, who saved you?
You.
That's right. We did. Look at these ear tufts, sis. Hey, Bones! Tell her who I am.
Yeah, the new boss.
You want me to tell her who you are?
That's right. I want you to tell her all about this.
Well, what's the deal with this one, you ask?
You've never heard of the Herald of the Storm? The Scourge of Alar? The Fangs of Hector?
Tell her, guys! Tell her!
Oh, my crew don't actually speak a word of Zirnar, but it's Eka!
That?
That Eka!
Which Eka?
Tesseka! The one and only! Oh, okay. Okay, no. We need to bring it down.
Alright.
You really have to quit eating raw snails, Captain.
Back off, whelp.
You know what would be embarrassing?
Not the...
Is that really what they're saying?
Goofy? Goo.
Of course I heard. And
I'm not going to die from eating a few snails.
I'm just saying, they're a little less scary than I thought they'd be.
So help me, Adderson.
Fine. I guess we can just find ourselves a new Eka.
Yeah. I get it now.
Aw, this was pretty touching though.
It's not what you expected, is it? Not me, not the ship, not this whole thing. It never is. And the fact that you've been expecting it for so long probably only makes this stink all the more. You of all people would understand, right? The sea is always different. I know we arrived earlier than you wanted us to. I'm sorry we had to drag you here like that. And I'm sorry that you didn't want to see us yet, but I was very excited to see you.
Aw,
You're very strong. And if we braved the shifting seas, it's so your new friends can be free to have a better life as well. I just want you to know that we're here. I guess this must all be very confusing for the three of you. Like I said, if I wanted our reunion to be this huge party that would knock you off your feet, we'd have to make all sorts of preparations. Cue my surprise when we got word that not only did the bear men know we were here, he expected us to be fully equipped and ready to attack at a moment's notice.
the bear man. Yeah, I remember having kind of remarked that the first time we had this part of the story as well. I don't think we get any kind of an elaboration on who the bear man actually is?
So we got orders to show up today, just to let your little deer helper cry and die and make you all miserable and sad, So here's your pet and your debrief, sis. The deer is safe, the crew informed, and we all... I mean, mission success as long as the deer stays here.
So, about tonight.
Yes, pup?
Well, you see, all that ruckus up there is
Are they? Then why did they try to kill you?
because I'm so important, as I said.
But there is glory in acting selflessly for the pack.
Ruminants ain't no pack. Steal my assets! And now that you and me are both reunited at last,
Aw, is that all? Fine. I guess we can delay the raid a couple of days. But to make up for it, you have to come partying with us tonight.
Yeah.
hey, boss, mind if I get a celebration hug too?
Sure, Bones.
No, my bad. I meant Aina.
Oh. I suppose you want some privacy, as you say? So yeah, you two get all the time alone you need in the brig.
How dare you propose something so reckless?
Yeah, I thought as much. Seriously, don't. We're trying to keep it down. Good talk. Catch you later.
All right. So now they're back in the brig. All three of them there this time.
Boss! Please tell me the Beast Pirate lady wrote the note to Barabas and she got you all confused with a different Aina?
Of course, that's on his mind.
Right, sorry.
Wow, that's convincing.
And I think we're going to have some witty banter here. I mean, we already saw it the first time we had this scene.
Oh, what a wonderful row of amazingly sharp teeth.
Anus teeth are anus teeth, and they got nothing to do with anything right now.
Which one were you?
Listen here, Missy. I don't know. Or not. Maybe not. Way to make it about yourself, Adder.
No, you're right. I wasn't thinking straight. We're all going to die.
No, let's not.
I'm going to die. You're going to die. And she's... Oh, you're too good to eat me, are you?
Patron, stop!
I say, you're the most useless deer I've seen in my life.
All right, everyone. I know this is going to sound real rich coming from me.
I'm going to die.
In your comfy bed, when you're old and wrinkled.
Will you be there?
I will. I'll be the one holding up your pastries platter.
Aw, so sweet. And not just because he's talking about pastries.
And will you cry?
A whole darn river. Gonna drown everyone in the room. They'll think all that water's what got your tum so round.
Uh-oh, Ana's expression is not happy.
Said the deer with the bloated hands.
Look at that, patron.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh, trust me. I'm well aware of who the cabbage head attached to a girl is. Why am I still able to remember, but not you? Does it have something to do with these beasts?
Oh yeah, I should remember that some of this is going to be different now that we had Sepp and Ana meet earlier.
To be fair, ma'am, I doubt your own mother would recognize you.
And why would that be?
I'm not saying, I'm just saying. You know, you were a teeny tiny thing back then, that's all. It ain't just, I'm telling you, ma'am, we're on the same boat, you and I.
Yeah, literally on the same boat.
Sometimes you make me wish curses were contagious. Don't think I've given up on making you remember me, Pipsqueak. I'm merely putting a pin in this talk until this dunce and I are not in mortal danger.
I'm glad y'all are hitting it off and all, but can we skip the insult adder part of the conversation next time?
Aw, but that's our favorite.
Aww. Adder sighed to himself, knowing that if he wasn't smart enough to talk back to one, and not strong enough to keep the other at bay, then he absolutely couldn't do anything against the two girls making fun of him together.
Why do I get the feeling that's not the whole reason?
Because you're too smart for your own good?
So what's our next step then?
Huh? Why are you asking me? I'm still on plan duty?
I think this is starting to once again be stuff that we've already seen.
Who do you want me to ask? The double agent?
Right. Well,
I say I'd love to share your optimism.
three heads think better than one, yeah?
One of Eka's underlings will have time to check up on us while she pretends to be asleep.
Why not? Let's go back into your thoughts while we come up with something half smart then.
I don't know how I did that. And I don't even know how I could ever hope to do it again, having you around me constantly trying my patience.
Yeah, Ana's already gone.
What the? Boss! And she's gone.
Case in point, we're dead.
And they'll have to go after her.
Hey, what part of keep it down didn't you understand? Wow. Okay. I'm going to guess the hole in the wall was just made by...
The artist behind Hole in the Brig #1.
Yeah, that tracks.
How should I know?
It's a mystery.
Mm-hmm. Bones, grab a mop and clean up this mess.
Clean a mess and look after your paw.
You what?
You...
He thinks I'm his mom.
Alright, so I think this is where they get out of there.
She did it on purpose.
Excuse me?
Aina didn't just run away because she felt overwhelmed.
You know, Adder, I really feel like this whole ordeal has given me precious insight on how you managed to have such a lovely extra-laboral relationship with your boss. It can't be easy having to share half a wit between two people.
She managed to solve the beast problem for us, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. And others settling for the mob?
Please tell me that thing is the weapon of our murder-suicide and you're not about to wipe the floor with it.
I'm trying something here. We could turn to violence if this don't work.
Well, as long as you're open to it.
Okay, let's get them out from the ship in this episode, and then we'll end there, and we'll have the escape thing, and then at least some of the bath thing in the next one, or I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, let's get them out of the ship in this one.
These ain't exactly what they call shallow waters where I'm from. Fancy a guess where they took us?
The sewers.
Kinda. But hey, look at it from the bright.
Find me a silver lining, Adderson. Find me one.
I was just gonna say, the water only reaches up to my knees.
It's called hyperbole. You.
Oh, well darn, thank you.
I thought you said it only reached up to your knees.
Yeah, my knees. Careful now. Wouldn't want to trip here.
Yeah, I think I'll end the episode here, and we'll continue from here next time. See what new dialogue options or new choices or stuff we've got available to us. For now, thank you so much for watching and spending a little of your time with me here today. It was lovely to have you. Please remember to be kind to yourself. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you again next time.